See, when I came into England, I came in 1990. There were DJs. Yeah, there were DJs. It's not that there were not DJs, but they were not mixing. And we learned our mix from Nigeria. You understand? So it was a different thing entirely. So now when we came, when I came, I met DJ Ladi. DJ Ladi is the one that plays as Timber. Then I met Ladi. I met DJ King. I met, there's a guy called GD, what's this? He has this DJ nickname. I met all these guys, but they were not like, I met the Ministry crew. Those guys were proper, because in those days it was West End. There's nowhere like East London, it's West End. If you want to rob a rave, it's West End. Now, when I met them, they were not mixing, but they were dropping, but they were not. Now, we used to call it Nigerics. You know, the way we mix our blending and all that. Now, the 90%, they were the biggest black, honestly, except you want to lie.
Were they a crew or?
Yeah, they were crew. Because they're Ghanaians. When Ghanaians have their independence, they have minimum of 2,000 people. When we Nigeria have our own, we struggle to get 500. Yeah, because why?
Yeah.
Shout out to my Ghanaian brothers everywhere.
Because
back home,
Nigeria, everybody wants to do.
UK.
Yeah, everyone will do. And Ghanaians, jealous.
The Ghanaians will come together.
They're planning and
they kill it. Now, there was I met this guy. I don't know if you've heard of Black Knights. Them Dutch and all that.
Yeah.
You know, those guys too were thick amongst Nigerians. Like, they were more like the younger promoters, and they were like I think SMADE worked for them too, or they worked together. I think so. Ask him anyway. You know, that's and then I know Tunde worked with them Black Knights.
Shout out to Tunde Edno.
Worked for the Black Knights. You know, those guys were. But when it comes to Afro beats, as in what we call Afro beats now in this town, it was Jimmy the Bonded guy. After Jimmy, you take Abbas and Ayoshola, because they now moved it onto TV. Intro. They were doing intro. I bet you guys were watching it in Italy. They now did intro. And then what's his name? The guy we mentioned now. Abrante now took it to the but before Abrante, them SMADE were doing shows, Afrobeat shows. Him, Rocco, who else? Did Fat B join them? I don't think Fat B joined them, but I know
Fat B was there before. Fat B was there.
Was it with them when they were doing the shows? No, I don't think it was doing the shows with them. He was doing clubs. But SMADE, Rocco, those two guys. Because I know there was this cut whatever.
How much Sholabi?
Sholabi. You know Sholabi? Okay. When I was going to R&B hip hop, I refused to accept Afrobeat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why is that?
No, you know, because I was mainly in the West End, so it's going to be hard for me. That's number one. Number two, CDs.
Yeah.
And we were still using vinyl, so there was no way we could be playing them. And I never wanted to touch CDs. And you know, it's hard when you're a DJ. You're used to one thing to convert. But finally, it's hard. But so the day I finally accepted Afrobeat was 2002. Finally, it was like Jimmy the Body as usual. He has all those songs. Then Bombastic, DJ Bombastic.
DJ Bombastic.
He's my little brother.
Shout out to you, DJ Bombastic.
He was one on radio there. Was
very dope DJ.
Giving them anyway. And I said, you know what? Let me even do a mix with this Afrobeat. And the first thing I heard, Adimi. We were not knowing that they released that song in 1999.
Shout out to Remy.
I mean, I'm listening to it in 2001, 2000. I'm like, if you look at my Instagram page, that was what I wrote. I said, first choice Casey pushing Afrobeats. That was the day I changed. Like, you know what? This is our own thing. Yeah, we need to push it. Because when I came to this town, it was strictly raga, bashment, raga. In fact, if you try and black African bamba, that's what they keep telling us, you know. So now it's our time. Let's push it. That was when I changed, and I said, you know what, this is what. And then don't forget.
Days that I was at SMADE Lounge. I was talking with you. I said, man, you've done a lot for the culture. Of course, we know we have.
SMADE.
Yeah. We know we have the legend. We have the sorry. You don't want the name legend.
I had a story. Hey,
okay,
SMADE boy. That's SMADE boy.
No, it's called.
No,
You want to hear that story?
No, it was a good story.
You want to hear the story?
No, it's a good story.
Shout out
To your boss. No, it was a good story.
You want to hear the story?
It was a good story.
Let's hear the story.
No,
There was this concert that was going to happen, and they changed SMADE, and SMADE started was watching them. Is this same SMADE they came back to meet? And they say that sold the show for them.
Wow.
So you want to say you want to
No, he's a bit. To be honest, he's a really.
He said, "Listen, and the more you might not be the best DJ. Yeah. Example, I'm not saying he is, but example, SMADE might be better than you, but there's something in you that they don't have."
which is a fact.
Yeah,
So that's why I say I push you more.
You must have seen it.
Because he's seen something.
Yeah. He's like.
You see what that's what you know what? I shake you down when you see him say kiss say make I shake you.
You collect many accolades.
No, because what he said is true. It is true.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
There are some things you've seen somebody. The others look, I can mention 3 good DJs in this town that you know what? But that name, they don't have it. But they are good.
Yeah.
And I can mention one DJ that has a massive name and is fucking not good.
London. Have you gone back since then to Italy to now that the name DJ Andimo is solid now in the UK?
I can send you messages now. They are calling me here, but I'm telling you.
I like this one. I swear.
So did you
typical Birima.
DJ Andimo? So did you go back to pay homage to your mom's restaurant?
Not mom's
where you started.
No, and that DJ.
That
supposed to buy something.
Guess what? That DJ now. He's even in I think Newcastle. Now, like he came to Newcastle.
But it's not DJ, you know.
He's on so I've told the other Baba, come make money for London. Leave that so you do. When you come, I'll place you in one place you play every weekend. I'm telling you that.
Wow.
You owe him that.
You understand?
I'm sorry, yeah. If I hear your mix now.
SoundCloud, DJ and the more.
This guy knows how
you follow DJ Abbas before?
Okay,
DJ Abbas now.
You think he left from DJ Abbas?
No, now Borobo.
DJ Abbas, shout out. Listen, I'll say it live. DJ Abbas came. When we said DJ Abbas,
it's better.
Guess what happened? I was the DJ. I was the star hasn't come then. So when I came, it was there already. I'm so surprised that he didn't come.
I was meant to, but I couldn't make it. Industry. If I show you, even what's his name, send me a text. Where we're hosting Abbas, please come.
Yeah.
But I couldn't make it.
So when I came late that day, because Shabsidi was like, come. So I came late that day. And when I came, they were not talking that. Then Shabsidi put me on the spot, like, called me out, like, yeah, this is our DJ, Jan Demo, the new DJ, no. And the more these are DJs that started DJs in this country, that. So if you know, they know what you're gonna play, they know everything.
That's it. Yeah. Shabsidi, nice one.
Shout out to Shabsidi.
I remember one lady say, "No, don't do that. Don't put it on spot like that."
But you know first thing. You know first thing.
Huh?
With me, do you know what I like?
Yeah.
I like actually playing when DJs are around me. I like doing it.
Me too.
Because you know what? It gives me that Red Bull action. You know, show what you can do.
Me too. Like
because you know what? Those are the ones that will give you a pass mark.
Yeah. I just from that day.
They're the one that will start.
I was still that.
One of them will call you and say, "Yeah, what you did."
I was still.
What you do? Yeah.
I was still like.
So, you know what? Sorry, the crowd you are playing for. Anything you play, they will dance because they don't drink. DJs are the most.
Yeah.
Now we criticize.
Even though they dance, they hear. If when I'm there, if I'm DJing and the DJ that come walk up to me like, "Baba, I feel DJ." The first was, I'll just go and sit down.
Oh yeah. Make you mess yourself.
Yeah.
And if you do well, you've learned. And
yes.
you know, I will meet up with you. We'll sit down again following week and
thank you.
That's the way it is. I'm also Baba. This age you are in, and wait, I won't prove to anybody.
Me as a young DJ, people, all DJs are surprised because even me, I go to that club, I see them. They don't want to do this. Find the one. They think you're going to see their shine. Baba, your shine is your shine.
Tell you one thing, yeah. I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
from day one. But you know what? I was telling them in the car. I would DJ. I DJ 6 days a week between 1990 when I came. No, 1990, 1991 and 1997, 1998. I DJ. I have Mondays off. So Tuesday I go ahead and Hempstead. Wednesday I go to Canterbury. Thursdays I go Swindon. Friday Holborn. Saturdays strictly parties. Sundays they play Open Road. You could see this promoters were making a lot of money. When I say a lot of money, in the 90s they're going with 3K. That's almost 9,000 now. And guess what they'll give me? 100, 150.
Yeah. Today.
Now, 1999, before Millennium, and I said, you know what? I need to change. I need to become a promoter, a DJ promoter. 2000, I used to play at one place called Buka, Cable Nairo, Buka. Lovely place in Northwest London. It's small, but it's always packed. Guess what? I just said, you know, I want to, and I decided to start my own night. And I launched it with my birthday. And I was charging £7. There was this club that Nigerians used to go to the West End then. Club 10, always packed. The owner of the club drove past to see what's happening here. Because his own place was empty.
Yeah.
Because they used us. No, they did use us. They used us.
Yeah.
But I'm going to retract that statement. Not that they used us, but we were not smart enough to understand. Yeah. Look, how many DJs do you see now that DJ promoters? Plenty. Plenty now because they've realized. Yeah. How many promoters do you know now?
There's hardly a DJ you see now.
Any promoter you see now is doing concerts.
Yeah.
He's not doing nightclub.
Yeah.
Because DJs themselves.
They're going to do club now.
Yeah.
DJs are doing clubs and concerts now.
No, I know. I'm just saying. In those, look, well, I'm talking up to like 6-7 years ago. No, let's say 10 years ago. Promoters here, you see them in Tunnel, you see the Steam Bar. Look at them now. DJs have their promote because people come to listen to the DJs.
Yeah.
Look, if your music is shit, nobody's gonna come. No. Excuse my friend, nobody's gonna come. But if your music is good, they will keep coming week in, week out. Yeah. They will not even. You guess what? They will not even say, I went to SMADE Lounge, or I went to Casey's Bar. I went to where Andy Moore was playing.
If it's not DJ Snell or DJ Andy Moore, people are like, where are they? They're not feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
But no, my brother. Man, I just continue because one day will come, another DJ could just come from somewhere. They will just follow that DJ. You know what I mean? Look at you too now. The way there was 1 or 2 DJs playing before you came. All of a sudden, when you came, one has to be. That's why.
Of course, no, me. I'm like, I would say one of the reasons why SMADE made me a leader because many DJs tomorrow they will come to SMADE. They want to DJ for SMADE. SMADE knows that they can't bench me or Snare or anybody. But we just come and more.
Okay. I like what he said. SMADE, I'm coming. I want you to bench them.
You know, but you know that you can't. Of course, they can. They can. But just that he's so used to us and he knows what we put.
No, you deliver.
Yeah, we deliver.
You deliver.
So he's like, okay, what are they going to do differently? You understand? So
the only thing they can do differently is bring another set of crowd.
Yes.
We know they come SMADE naturally. And I used to be good. Okay, hold on. Okay, you know what? Let's keep him. Not that he will bench you.
Yeah.
No, it's a business. Wait, anyway.
You understand? Strategy and stuff like that. But so that way, like, okay. What is this? When they bring them like Andy Moore, talk to them. I'll bring them in. I'll give them that floor that day. Or DJ to play everything. But I know that's where it ends. But guess what I do? I'll take them in. When I can't DJ at SMADE Lounge, I tell go and DJ at SMADE Lounge in the morning. When I can't DJ, that I said, I thank God. That's my I thank God for what God, the preacher God put me. Let me say 2 years now. You understand? Most of these new lounges opening, they'll call Andy Moore. I'm opening. Yes.
DJ with so-called celebrity DJs. I've performed on stage with Fela Kuti. I've performed with Sonny Ade. I'm tired.
No, there's this poster I saw with you and DJ Jimmy Jack. What's the experience with it?
Jimmy is my homeboy now. That's what a lot of people don't know. Jimmy is my homeboy. Jimmy is when I say my homeboy, look, I look, in those days it was me, Fresh Waves, Dela Delego, Jimmy Jat. Same Jimmy Jat.
Yeah.
He is my homeboy.
Fresh waves is
Yeah,
yeah,
but Fresh Waves yeah. You know, these are my homeboys. So you know what? To the point that you know what? We used to buy records then in Samako, Ojuelegba. I'm coming from Abeokuta. There. You know what they will do? They will buy those records and include my own. And I'm not there, even if I don't have the money. Yeah? They'll say, when you have the money, give it to me. So now we're all blessed. Why can't we just continue the friendship we have? Come on.
Absolutely.
That's why I said, I swear down, I haven't seen any DJ in that my era, yeah, that's ever said, oh, cases, this, or
The way you are now, I already know what capacity you are already about.
because you know what? We all need enjoyment now be the thing. As long as you enjoy what you are doing.
Yeah.
As long as you enjoy what you're doing.
What people don't understand about me as well. You know what the children? So it's called. We used to come at then. We used to call it vocalist. What they call hype man now. And vocalist would be that time. So now if I were a DJ, I take my mic.
Oh, so you MC2 okay.
My own stuff.
So you're like the last guy where I mentioned and at the same level with
that.
that.
I don't do too much.
Okay. Which is good.
Yeah, I don't do too much. What I do now, I don't even do it.
That's very good. You know, I told you guys I was going to interview this man.
Right? Actually, you said it. Go when I told him about you said.
Bro, I want to ask you a question. And this is DJ to DJ.
Yeah.
Now, when you hear a DJ mix, you know that mixes and that mixes.
Yeah, of course.
When you hear a DJ mix and you're listening to Jupa, and then he's playing the next song and he's playing, and the two songs are playing together. Vocal clash.
No, it doesn't make no sense.
You see DJs play.
Yeah, I know. You do. It be like you two know.
So which one do you want me to hear?
Yeah. You have to turn like
those are not DJs. Those are
hold on, I'm quoting.
Those are JDs.
Like you said, you're gonna listen to my mix.
Yes, I will.
Okay,
and trust me, I will. And I'll call you tomorrow. Andy.
Because you don't have speaker, we'll just put it like one part.
We're going right now. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now?
I'm a DJ producer.
I'll call it more of a producer.
Yeah.
Producer.
Because you do nowadays, then is always in the studio. They book him every time.
Okay.
Have you got your own studio, like your own?
Yeah, London based.
Oh no.
London Bridge.
No, London based.
Well, where is it? You know, like you can also shout out yourself like this. It's a promo as well for yourself.
Yeah,
So where is it located? Where can people get?
Studio Stratford, Hackney. I've got two.
Right.
That I'm based in more or less. Yeah.
Right.
Literally.
Cool.
DJ, producer, entrepreneur.
Cool.
I'm into promoting the DJing thing. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I support the UK when it comes to music.
Right. Yeah. So what's your social media handle? Like, how can they get you? I mean,
Instagram. DJ_Kwarmz. That's my main social media, to be honest.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Then Zlatan Indigo. That's when he put me on. They put me in like opening
DJ.
No problem. But still, as opening, still was still worries that. Well, DJ, take your DJ. Of course. I know you were saying because of me, because you need like you still know, you know. But when I did that there, DJ, that's when I put my hype man. My hype man, shout out to Hype Man Silver, one of the best.
Silver.
Hype Man Silver.
Okay.
The young, you know, it's a young
one. Okay. Not MC Silver. Okay.
No. Hype Man Silver, about that guy. Go listen.
Have you heard this guy too? MC Papa B.
Probably no.
No. Okay.
I already know the young ones like.
No, this one are young ones too, so don't worry. Now your age mates this one too, so don't worry. But it's good. No be. Our own time we don't get MC, but no, because we were more into we don't hear anybody talk. Now only Jamo setting we hear MC. Like that's the no hear anybody. We don't hear anybody talk.
That day they say it's like person they say told out the thought I was gonna rule the show. Now made the show. Even Adishaba was supposed to come earlier to host the show, but my MC was
he did the job.
So like shut down before they came. Like everybody was shut down.
You know what?
Nice.
You know, say
They
that
was
was,
like, where did that bring this guy from? And truly, no one knew him before
but
then.
you know, say adrenaline. You know, so when we see crowd, you know, when we
Yes,
see crowd, we are
Yeah,
no. When the
yeah,
DJ see the
yeah.
crowd,
If I was, if I was, I see, if I don't see crowd now, I'll beg him up there, bro, because he just love doing it. It's me. I know I don't love doing it, but me, crowd motivates me. You understand? Please go ahead.
crowd, you go change. In fact, you go enter zone 70. In fact, at times you know sometimes you don't plan yourself. Saying that that's what you wonder when you just see that, and you see you drop 2-3 songs and you see the response.
Yeah,
You change.
Yes.
when last year the show,
O2.
after the O2, you know, then this last year there was what was it called? Afro Nation Portugal.
Did you play in the hotel?
Yeah, I did at the O2 Zlatan. I opened for that Zlatan.
So did you go to the Portugal
No, I didn't go. So what? Guess what?
or the after party or something? Yeah.
No, I didn't go. I didn't even travel out of the country. Yes.
The lounge was
open. So Smith said,
make you stay, make you keep home.
you're not going to Afro Nation, stay here. But I have a better thing for you. Someone was the better thing. Understand? But guess what? No, I will send you guys. I'll show you later. Even on my Instagram. And me was more than Afro Nation, because if it was an Afro Nation, I will be opening when people are just coming. I just play. But
The schedule.
yeah, it made me perform sincere live in the UK, London.
Okay.
At O2 Electric, O2
Brixton.
That's a nice one. Yeah.
And guess what? Not just that I opened for her. It was like
you did everything.
Like I was
the main DJ.
Like I was just me and her. So like
if you fumble
and DJ Andimo and Shensia show.
If you fumble, your career don't finish that day.
See, that thing would be something I would talk to you at that. Because see what happened.
You see the experience you had there?
A year before, I don't have Bashment 5 on my laptop.
Wow.
I don't have Bashment. It's only Kevin Little, all these small moon Nigerian people know.
Pop.
Nah, weird. A year after, I almost had a live show with the best female Bashment artist in the world.
I feel like you are one of the main DJ from SMADE. What is the thing like for you? Like, you know where you're coming from, you know where you are now. So, what is that thing that wants to keep you going?
Okay, I would say the millions of DJs in London, especially in London, not just
we're up to 1 million now.
You understand? Not just outside London, whatever, this London. You know, so for me, the competition, right? Yeah, the competition is much. You know how many DJs that come to SMADE, that go to SMADE every time they want to be a DJ? If I wasn't doing well, you would have left here. You know,
you would have sacked you.
Sacked me.
Not you would have left here.
You understand? So, all of that make me want to do more. All of that give me more.
So you appreciate him.
I appreciate
the confidence is gone in you.
I know he's someone that knows sound, someone that knows Afrobeats. If I play hip-hop, we go dance. So after like
you expect something else
15 minutes or whatever, I go say, "Auntie, what did they happen now? Play." When I put other DJ, I'm not mention the DJ. When I put other DJ his birthday, you know, because Nell was not around. For other DJ at his birthday, DJ was playing something like now people came to me, SMADE is hungry. Come, no. What's going on?
What was the DJ playing well though?
That's the thing.
Or did they mess up?
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you're not messing up,
you understand? I know. My birthday, you know, they play SMADE, they no good though. I think enter my body too quickly to cover. Bam! Everywhere scatter again. Like, you get what I mean? And you know that the DJ, what happened is that the DJ play all the best music, ginger the crowd before SMADE came in.
See, that is the mistake. That's another mistake most DJs that we call do. You come and when you get there, Look, do you know at times the DJ
Rushing.
that actually plays not the current tunes, yeah, makes more sense than a DJ that comes in, he's meant to warm up
Yeah.
and is playing current tunes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Because they don't know the difference between warm up and when you're
Look,
doing
out of
normal.
100 DJs,
do you know what
out
they're
of
doing?
98
No,
doesn't,
no.
they don't know.
Do you know what do you know what they're trying to do? Oh, they're trying to do me fucking up before.
It still happened yesterday. Yesterday, where I was just listening. You know, when I was forced to now play, I did something different. The DJs themselves, I think what they're talking about.
Thank you.
Baba, wow, please can I have your number?
Baba, thank you.
It's a fact.
This is what I wanted to say. DJ forgot that there are a lot of music in this world.
Loads, millions of music.
There are a lot of music in this world.
Millions.
So if you're playing that rock, you're playing okay, I can play everything. Don't worry.
At 10 o'clock.
You understand?
We're finishing at 4
When
o'clock.
the boss,
I go come in, I don't play to work for
For like for 3 hours.
See,
Now
you
that's when I
understand?
go play.
I'll come, I'll take you to something.
Way back.
But bro, you need to understand that the way you improvise is not the way another DJ does it.
But they have to learn.
No, they have to learn.
That some DJs can't do
They have to
it.
learn.
Look, bro, we are DJs. I call you now, come and play. Come and support me. Unless I'm seeing you playing Joe, you're not the main DJ.
Yeah.
I just want to put you on the platform.
Yeah. So leave it for the main DJ to
So
play.
just don't worry too much.
Just warm up, yeah.
Google tomorrow. What was saying? We both said, we both DJ said to come there.
Baba, when a whiskey DJ, what's his name? DJ.
What's his name?
Yeah. DJ Tunes. What? This should have wanted to go. I was supposed to go there, but the same thing. If everybody's going, I'm about to stay at SMADE LOUNGE. It's not their choice. I'm the head of DJ SMADE LOUNGE. Cool. So
Your time.
yes. Snare. So good.
Okay, so good too.
Yeah. No, so good is Mira Flores. No, Mira Flores assist me get my Flores now. I brought the manager for him. So I in London Bridge, Mira Flores in London Bridge. So so good. They told us. They showed me as well as a DJ. DJ Tunes sent all the songs that is in that period. Say, you play any music, but don't play these songs. That is it. They don't play this song because he's the main DJ. Yeah. So he's the one that will play that music.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You understand? For me, I'm gonna like even when I'm like the biggest DJ in the world tomorrow, I'll never send you playlist. If I play what you want to play,
Yeah.
but if I come,
you know you can improvise.
If I come there, I went to Birmingham. I'm not still gonna mention name because I don't want, the DJ is the best DJ guy there. So you don't get DJ and the one they come. Okay,
Sorry, I just want you know what I like about all those young DJs? When they say KC, they come. They don't know me. So when they see me, this old man, what can he play? I so love that. That's what I love. This old man, what can he play? I keep quiet. The first thing I'm going to do before I drop, I'm going to scratch him. Make you hear scratching. Make you say scratch, different from scratch.
I'll go let's scratch around because let's scratch.
We go try with them. Which hand do they use better?
My right hand.
And so, because with crossfader, your best hand is good with the crossfader. The left hand is one you need to practice. Just moving the platter. Because if you change it around, you find it hard.
Yeah.
Because with the left hand, you can't, because you are used to your right hand.
I'm used to this left hand.
With the crossfader.
Yeah, with the crossfader. Yeah.
And then you're okay, you're better than me. Bro, that is what I love. This old man waiting, this old man won't play. I keep quiet.
The shock.
Surprise. Because it's natural. No, and that thing is wrong amongst all these young DJs. That when they see your face, not even DJs, I'm talking about crowd. When they see your face, they just look at you now, this old man. But you don't know. It happened to me last week Sunday, not this Sunday, but last week Sunday. I went to play at the party in Barking. When I walked in, I set up everything. You could see that's there. Do you know before I left there, I made extra £260. The young ones were the ones praying me. Egbon. They took my number. I said, Egbon. Egbon. It is wrong. Forget the way.
No, there's no success story without failure, setbacks along the line. So Can you remember one? And the question goes for like every all the guests. Can you remember one day, one particular day, one memorable day that either you excuse my French, either you fucked up while playing or
Enough times for me.
just one, and then we ran the podcast, and then
You know what? I don't think I can remember that.
That, but you know what? There was one that I was meant to DJ for a guy, and I got there.
yeah,
I was even there on time, and the music was playing.
yeah,
In fact, I remember it was Abacha's daughter's wedding. Yeah, Sonny Abacha's daughter's wedding. And the music was playing, everything was okay. All of a sudden, everything just went bang.
oh,
I don't know what happened.
That's the worst.
The music was luckily for me. Now, unluckily for me, but unluckily for when I came in, you could see the artist at rock, he was flexing. You know, all those live band guys, the flex, you can't connect it to my this. You can't do it.
So now I was like confident about it. The next time my thing went, and
that was a big show. Ex Nigerian president.
He never become president.
Okay, I was a president. Okay.
He never become president at that time.
Okay.
And the next thing I was like, okay, so what can we do now? What can we do? From nowhere, the guy just said, yeah, come and plug in. That was what saved me.
Nice.
And I will never forget it because you know what I was, look, that time, I won't lie to you, at least if you're going to count top 3 DJs in the UK, I was amongst them in those days. Top 3 DJs.
you're still one of the top DJs.
No,
It's
not.
still
I'm
veteran.
nearing retirement. Leave that setting. Come, stop. Look, you guys, stop deceiving me.
Boy, you're just being humble. And DJ Adimo, one particular one that comes to mind, top the one that comes to mind. Like if
Yes,
someone
I'm saying. So I don't want to like thinking.
okay.
When that happened to me yesterday,
Yeah, alright.
you know, I didn't even know surprise birthday party.
He
told me surprise birthday party. I plugged my I got my I was there. I bought my player. What happened? I forgot my cable.
To put
Cable to even on the controller itself was not even there. I drove quickly before the birthday gate came.
Wow.
To go and get the controller. Plugged with me.
Wow.
Okay, let me take the cable from the controller to the laptop.
Wow. This dope DJs and the veteran, you know what? You know what I call you
legend. I know a legend.
veteran, and then the rising stars.
Jimmy
that
Jad,
already,
legend.
it's nice to.
No, it's not my
have you
rising
on this
star.
show.
This one is star now. It's not my rising star. When you say rising,
Star.
Okay,
Reason star.
Affiliation stage.
Reason star.
Now the target be that it's there.
That's it. You never reach.
No worry, you get
Tell
there.
us your social handle. Tell us your
Yeah,
social
Yeah. Instagram DJ_Andimo. On Snapchat, the big man DJ19.
Baba.
The veteran.
I mean all of Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. What's that other one? Emo, DJ KC, first choice or first choice KC. That's it.
First, as in
One ST
DJ
choice.
JC1.
Yeah, because I'm the DJ's first choice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Which
And when for the locals, people in London,
See, that's what I said. First, it's first choice DJs.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Our friend call himself number 1 DJ. Of course. Me, I'm big man DJ.
Big man.
is at VBO Lounge, Enfield, and Saturdays at 042 Bar Restaurant, Leytonstone. Fridays and Saturdays.
How about you, DJ Animo?
Okay.
SMADE Lounge.
Every day, all day, SMADE Lounge.
Every day.
You know, just follow my social and media handle. You know whatever I'm about. Every day, all day, SMADE Lounge.
Man, thanks for having you.
No, Kwarmz, to say one.
Let me keep quiet.
Every day, all day, SMADE LOUNGE.
Speak.
Socials, DJ Kwarmz.
Yeah.
Snapchat, King Produce.
Kwarmz as in Q, what is it?
DJ _
Yeah.
KWARMZ.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah, that's on Instagram,
Nice.
Facebook, Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's still
Golden Gorilla clothing brand in Oslo.
Yeah.
And they've actually done a lot for this podcast to come through.
Yeah.
And if you want to know about Golden Gorilla clothing brand, you're gonna see them on the screen. You're gonna see some of their products on the screen. You're gonna see some of their website and where you can actually order their product on the screen. www.goldengorilla.com. Go there, check out their product, check out their clothes. I'm telling you, awesome. We are going to be wearing some of them in one of our podcasts.
They don't give us.
Yeah, they're sending some to us. They're actually sending some to
It's all
us.
to give us now.
Yeah, they're actually
they
sending
will
some
send
to
it.
us. So we are going to be wearing some of their products on our podcast.
My size not large.
Yeah.
And another brand that's a very promising young man, Ghanaian, but lives in Scandinavia and Finland. Owusu brand is doing so marvelously in the creative and clothing line. So you will see some of the stuff on the show as time goes on. So
I want to say a very big thank you to everybody for joining us on this podcast. It was an awesome time.
No, we're doing part two
chat
now.
with some of the
That'll be
biggest
part two.
DJs in
We are
London.
doing part two. We are doing part two. We are doing part two. We never finish story. Story plenty.
Story plenty.
You stayed in how many years? 10 years, man. That's fine.
Thank you so much. Yeah.